Hey, what's up everyone? Here at SeaWorld Orlando. Just gonna do some walk-arounds, check out some stuff, maybe get on some roller coasters. You know how it is. You see what Infinity Falls is all about. Might get on that, depends on what the wait is. It's kind of crowded today, it looks like. It's a Saturday, so, you know, it's a nice day out. Makes sense that it's crowded, but we'll see what's up, so. Just gotta get in the park now. Alright, we are in the park. SeaWorld did something recently that I really like. What they used to do is have their bag check and stuff right over there, which is right before the ticketed guest entrance. A couple months ago, though, they moved it outside of that, right onto the walkway here. So it's actually in front of that. Which is really nice because it used to get really crowded, like super crowded right there, because it's a small space that they had to put all the bag check and stuff in. So there's way more room now. It goes a lot quicker. You're not crushed in anymore. It's really, really nice. So that's a great improvement that they did a couple months back. So good job, SeaWorld. So yeah, we're just gonna do a little walk around, see some stuff. See some different things, maybe ride a roller coaster or two or three, because there are three. Maybe try to get on a ride, depending on what the wait is. You know, like I said, it is a nice day today here in Orlando, and people come out to theme parks when it's a nice day. So, what we're doing right now is we're headed around to the left. Once you come in, we are passing Manta right now, which is a great lay-down coaster. I'll see if we can get a shot if it's running. One of the splashdown areas on it. You can see there they go up the lift hill right now. And there they go. Never ridden Manta despite what it looks like, the splashdown area right there. You don't actually get wet. There's actually a fair amount of space between you and the water jets. It is a really cool effect. It's kind of cool. You get misted a little bit, but it's kind of cooling and refreshing on a hot day like today. So, you know, if you're standing off to the side like I was, you get a breeze when the train comes by and kind of blows you off a little bit. So it was really nice. Just coming up to the main entrance of Manta here. You can see what the wait time is. Like I said, it's pretty crowded, but you usually don't get 15 minutes. You usually don't get too big of wait times on a lot of the coasters here. It's really kind of nice because they are very strong coasters, all three of them. They're really good. But the walkway through Manta is really, really cool. You go through the aquarium and around that area and stuff. And it's really, really nice in there. Then we have this shaded area. Leads to the aquarium, which we will go into here in a second. So this is the queue area going into the aquarium here. It's really shaded, really pretty, really nice. It's got waterfalls and stuff. Really, really pretty there. Pass beside Manta right there. Again, really cool. This whole layout is really pretty. Almost refreshing. On you know, it's hot here in Central Florida a lot. I mean, it's October 20th and it's still like 88 degrees. We're supposed to have a cold front come through tomorrow, so look forward to that. But it's a lot, you know. It's refreshing in this area because it's so shaded and nice and wet and really cold. Here's the aquarium. Blue tins. Some big fish. Coming over here with some sharks. This side of the aquarium, let's see, above us. It's really cool. Really cool. The starfish. One of the cool areas over here is actually shares a place with the queue line of Manta. It's one of the bigger aquariums. Hey buddy, that's a big starfish. Some anemones. But they do have the aquarium that passes through right here where the actual rays are. This coincides with the Manta queue right here. really pretty. They're magnificent animals. It's really just mesmerizing to watch them swim. So big seahorses, sea dragons. Right there, just floating. Again, just weird creatures. Really cool creatures. There's another bigger area. This is the larger tank of the aquarium. And if you look right across there, you can kind of see the windows for the manta Q. Over here. They're over there. It's a big area. Some more blue tangs. They have a little area you can put your head in. So you can be in there. That's it for the aquarium. Really cool in there. The larger tank with the rays and the sharks in it are just incredible to watch them swim around and everything. It's just really, like I said, relaxing, mesmerizing. A little bit more relaxing when you don't have screaming, crying children in there, but it's a theme park. What are you going to do? That's some of the biggest clientele. So I think what we're going to do now is head over to the Key West area, which is where the dolphins are and everything. So we're going to look over there. There's manatees and stuff too. So we're going to head that way. Okay, so we are in the Key West area. We're about to head in. Up here is Dolphin Theater. That's where Dolphin Days is. It's a really cool show. They have dolphin behaviors and trainers talking about the different types of dolphins and things. It's a really, really interesting show here. But we are now entering Key West at SeaWorld. Same usual. There's carnival type games right here. There's the Coconut Bay Traders, which has usual gift shop and things. You can get a henna tattoo if you're interested in that. And they do have a stingray touch pool over here, which is free. You can walk up and touch the stingrays. They're really interesting animals to touch and feel. Kind of a leathery texture to them. You can also purchase stingray food over there, and it's really cool when the stingrays do, because the stingrays, I'm sure you saw in the earlier in the video, the stingrays' mouths are on the bottom of their bodies. So when you have your food, they swim over you and kind of suck it up. It's really interesting. Really, really interesting way that they eat. And it feels kind of weird, to be honest. So the Key West Dolphin side is closed right now. They are doing some renovations and things to it. We're going to see dolphins on the other side in the nursery, though, here in a little while when we head that way. But yeah, like I was, this area is really cool when it's open. This is where they do dolphin interactions. It's where they have, you can come up and watch them just kind of swim around, and it's a really nice area with rock outcroppings and slide outs and all sorts of things there, so it's really cool. But yeah, they're doing some renovations and fixing it up right now, so we can't see it today, but maybe we'll see it in the future when we come back. I have annual pass here, so friends and family pass through my wife, so I like to come a lot, especially to this one, because I just moved here over a year ago and haven't been to this one a lot, so it's really nice to come and see a new park here.
Don't have a lot of waves going behind.
Yeah, this is the manatee area, and you can see them right there. Oh, I'm just kind of hanging. There's a baby over there.
And this way you're not going to hit.
You see a snout sticking up under the water.
But one thing that also can happen,
big old sea cows. And this big area here. And they usually come up and eat sometimes. Usually there's lettuce or something in there. You can see little remnants of it over there. That is lettuce. But you just watch them eat a lot when they are here doing that. It's the Florida manatee. There they are. We're going to head over here to the manatee rehabilitation area. SeaWorld does great work rescuing, rehabilitating animals. I think maybe 30,000, close to 40,000 over the course of SeaWorld's I guess, life since they opened back in the 70s. But they're really great about getting these animals back on their feet, to quote unquote. And it's amazing the work they do. And so there's the rehabilitation area. There's some manatees. You can see them there. So you can see they've got some injuries on them. Poor guys, poor girls. But that's why they're here, to get fixed, so they can continue living. So they're just interesting animals. And there's a deeper pool over here next to it, with a couple more in it. It's a little darker down there. There's a lot of algae. Oh, there you go. You can see them sticking their heads up. A little darker in this one, some of the algae buildup and all that. They'll clean it every so often too, but there's a fair, I think I see 4 in here. See if they'll stick their heads up again. Come on, guys, stick your heads up. Ah, they're hiding. So anyway, that's the med pools for the manatees that are here. And like I said, they are working to fix them up. They get them in every year. People just not being careful when they're on their boats, out in the water. People throwing stuff in there. Manatees they're very curious animals, so they'll come up, but just got to be careful when you're out there boating that you're not going to run over one or get them caught in a propeller or anything, because that's the biggest thing I think that I usually hear about is manatees getting hurt that way. So really cool what they do here with in regards to that, in regards to the manatees. So we're gonna head around to some other sides of the park and check some more stuff out. All right, we're getting around to some of the ride area now. This is more of the big ride area back here. We're walking by Journey to Atlantis, which is kind of a quasi mixed roller coaster, splashdown ride, get you wet type thing. We'll watch a couple of boats come down on that one because it's fun to watch people get wet. It's just right past Manta, right around the manatee area. Then we'll go by Kraken, Empire of the Penguin, and all that stuff. So yeah, dolphin days going on right now. So a lot of noise, but that's okay. I like it when this park is crowded. Because like I said earlier, SeaWorld does good work, and more people means more money to help more animals. So that's what we want to do. Journey to Atlantis right here. You can see there's a whole big complex in the back. It's got some roller coaster elements to it, some dry elements, some wet elements, as obviously you can tell. You can actually do a splash geyser here. It shows you where the geyser will shoot from. So our geyser would be that one right there. And you just put in your money, and you can press the button and try to get people more wet than they already will be. Oh, there they go. They don't look too bad. We're going to show you the ride that you really get real wet on here in a minute, though. Coming up here is Kraken Unleashed. It's a sit-down coaster. It's got inversions. They used to have a virtual reality component. I think they finally just did away with that. They really cut down the ride time, like the capacity, hourly capacity time for riders, but it was cool. I did it once. I don't think I would do it again, but I did it once, and it was kind of fun for what it was. So, but yeah, this is one of the coasters that has some of the most loops in the park. It's a fun coaster. It's really good. It turns you upside down a lot. Now we are about to go through Antarctica, or the bottom of the world. As I said, this is where the Empire of the Penguin ride is, and the Penguin exhibit. Empire of the Penguin, it's a fun little ride. It's a trackless ride. You follow a baby penguin on a journey, and then it opens up into the Penguin exhibit. You see the theming here is very cool. With the glacier stuff. There's gift shop, usual. This one does get backed up a lot, though. It's a 45-minute wait right now. And 25 minutes just to get into the Penguin exhibit itself without doing the ride. So that's kind of crazy, really. But again, good to see the wait times are up, and that means people are in the park. But yeah, this whole area is just a really cool themed area here. I will say this about Empire of the Penguin. If the wait is not long and it is very hot out, that is one of the best places to go to cool off. It's very cold in there. The Penguin exhibit or even the ride, you get the chill from it all, but it's really comfortable when it's a hot day out. But sometimes it can get a little too cold, so you have to get out in and out every so often. But again, it is a really nice area to go and just kind of hang out in when you sweaty. Okay, we're in the Seaport area now. Seaport area's got gift shop, restaurants. It surrounds the lagoon that's in here. But it's kind of the central hub area. Pets Ahoy is over here too. If you want to see dogs and cats, train dogs and cats doing stuff. We're gonna head over to Mako and see what that looks like right now, because that is probably my favorite roller coaster in Orlando. Just saying something, because there's a lot of good ones here. So we're gonna see what it is, see what the wait time is. We are approaching Mako, the tallest, fastest, and longest roller coaster of Orlando, Florida. Again, with the types of theme parks we have here, that is something that is really fun coaster. It's really scary. Try to get there. To the newest section of this park right now. Just opened a couple weeks ago. It's Infinity Falls. Infinity Falls is a raft ride. It's a one-of-a-kind raft ride. It has the world's tallest drop in a raft ride on it. And from the videos I've seen, you get very, very wet on it. But SeaWorld did do an entire revamp of this section back here. There's a new restaurant. There's a bunch of things you can do in the queue. It's a really cool area. But yeah, it's a really cool area. Really awesome looking ride. So we're gonna check it out. So we're gonna check out and walk around and kind of see some of the new stuff. So sadly, it looks like Infinity Falls is down right now. I've heard this has been happening every so often since they opened it. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. But anyway, you can see the drop here. So it is a vertical lift, and it comes down, slides all the way down. It's pretty impressive. It's really fun to watch. And you can also get squirt guns, which I think are over on the other side, to make people even wetter as they come down. They get plenty wet on this ride. It is very rough once it gets going, so hopefully we can come back and see it, maybe ride it too. It's really pretty theming. It's really, really cool. And this is the Waterway Grill, which is the new restaurant that SeaWorld just opened up. That's in relation to Infinity Falls. It's right behind it. It's got some really good looking food in it. I haven't eaten here yet, but the food looks incredible. It's a little healthier fare. Also a craft beer area. But we can get a shot of what the food looks like here in a second. So this is the menu at Waterway Grill. You see, like I said, looks really good. You got grilled churrasco steak, mojo roasted chicken, slow roasted pork. You can get some tofu, chicken salad, Amazon salad, regular drinks, of course. You can also select some prepackaged foods, some just regular waters, beers, and stuff over there as well. And of course their desserts. Right here you can get some snack food, some green pea snack crisps, some more healthier options, somewhat. There's some, of course, not quite so healthy things there, but Lara bars, Kind bars, all that. So there's a really good choice in here. It's a really good choice throughout this whole area for what type of food you can get. And like I said, there is a craft beer bar here too. It has a lot of Florida taps. regular beer, Coors Light, and all that, but they also have some different things from different Florida breweries. Cigar City, which is a favorite of mine here in Florida. It's really good. Their High Ally IPA is one of my favorites. So there's also some drinks that you can get, different drinks. A rum punch, sangria, things like that. All right, we're gonna head over now. There's SeaWorld is building Sesame Street. That's it. They're just building Sesame Street over here. They've been doing it for a couple months now. I haven't been over this way since they've started, so we're gonna go over and see if we can kind of get an eye. We're gonna go over and see if we can kind of see how it's coming. If we can see anything over the walls or anything like that. But it's gonna be really cool when they finish it. It's supposed to be opening next year, so they're gonna be pushing through it pretty quick. Yeah, sorry, walking right into the sun right now. But yeah, it should be a really cool area, so we're gonna go check it out. So this is the approach to what will be Sesame Street here. You can see some buildings going up. They've got the front facades that are coming in. Looks like they're starting to put some sides on it, some walls and things up. But it's coming along a little bit. All right there. So you used to be able to cut through here, but I don't think you can anymore. Nope, you cannot cut through here anymore, so that's what it looks like right there. It's coming along. Now it is only October 20th. We still haven't had, obviously, Halloween yet, but SeaWorld's already getting their trees out into the lagoon out here for Christmas time. It's really cool at Christmas when they put all the trees out. There's going to be way more than this too, usually. But what they'll usually do, or what they did last year, is they had an ice skating show over at the water skiing theater, which is over here. And as they were ice skating, all the trees changed color to the music for the show, so you could see the entire color palette changing during that show, and it was really, really pretty. Even if you weren't in the stands watching the show, you could still see everything that was going on effect-wise here, but it's really cool when all those trees are lit up and everything. So you can't cut through on the back side of Shamu behind the stands anymore, but you can go around to the behind the stage area. There's a large walkway there that leads to the bridge that crosses the lake and cut through there. So you don't have to walk all the way back around if you don't want to from that side if you need to get to the other side for anything. You can just come around the back end and cut right up. So it's still pretty efficient and you can get through it pretty easily, so it's nice there. That's where I am right now. I'm on the boardwalk. It's crossing the big lagoon. It's still pretty. And apparently they're hyping Rocky Horror Picture Show because the Time Warp is playing on all the speakers. Interesting. Mako. It's so tall and so fun. So probably my favorite spot in SeaWorld is right up here near the seaport area. It is attached to Seafire Grill. It's an outdoor bar called Flamecraft, and I am passing it right here. Right there. Flamecraft Bar. Really good drinks. Good beer selection. Not expensive. Pretty good. Regular prices. I get a discount for being a pass holder, but they give you a substantial size too when you order. So highly recommend it. Good food too. Really lots of good food there. Dolphins. Dolphins.
We also pair it with something called positive reinforcement, which means that we're going to draw positive attention to behaviors.
Oh, to be a dolphin.
And we're
And I think that'll do it for our trip to SeaWorld today. Quick trip. It's getting a little cloudy. So, you know, usual Central Florida is probably going to rain here for about 10 minutes really soon. But I got to go home. I got to let my dogs out, shower. I got a football game to watch tonight, so we'll see you later.